Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Battlestar Galactica Season 3 Episode 3 called Exodus Part 1. Recap.
Things have got worse on New Caprica due to Sol's insurgency, basically. He's really causing havoc, and these Cylons are now actually rounding people up in like midnight raids and things like that. Callie gets picked up, Roslyn and even Zarek get picked up. They actually force Gaius at gunpoint to sign an execution order after a second bombing happens, which he didn't want to do, but he did anyway. And we see the Cylons unloading people, including Roslyn, Callie, and Zarek, out into like a canyon where essentially they're open fire. Callie manages to get away because one of the old Galactica, I think it's Jammer, he basically lets her go. But Roslyn and Zarek, we don't know what's happened to them at all. Meanwhile, in space, on the Galactica and Pegasus, Adama says to Apollo, "Look, just your heart's not in this. Just take the fleet and carry on looking for Earth. But I'm going back for these guys."
Yeah.
And also with Starbuck, Leo Byrne actually brings a little kid and says that it's theirs. And Starbuck just doesn't believe it. The kid has an accident, and she ends up in hospital. I think she fell down some stairs. And it is actually working. Leo Byrne was actually consoling or kind of, trying to give comfort to Starbuck. And she didn't flinch. She was holding his hand. So weirdly enough, it's working.
Yes, that's going to be a messed up storyline. To tag on the bit where Adama goes back, there's a party that lands on New Caprica to liaise with the insurgency that's being led by Sharon. So they can give supplies, weapons, yada yada yada, stuff like that. So let's see what happens in this episode. Season 3, Episode 3, Exodus Part 1. Let's check it out. Alright, so a few minutes before it actually happened, right? A few seconds before it actually happened. Come on, I hope your theory is correct.
I'm hoping it is.
Going to go 1 hour earlier, great. Damn. Someone give him an eye patch already.
They might not have one.
I want you to know that I would do anything for you.
We know that.
The list. Callie's on the list. They're gonna kill her. They're gonna kill her.
What are you talking about?
Gosh, she's gonna make it back.
They got this organized by transport vehicles. Callie's in a group heading for map coordinate X-ray 7.
I know. Where the frack is that?
It's not like you can do anything.
We've already figured out their map coordinate system. It's referred to in the list of Cylon freaks you got from the last dead drop.
What? You were gonna say something?
It could be Chief actually that gets.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. It's Chief. Chief's got there in time.
I didn't think of that.
Where did they have their weapons stored?
I don't know. I don't think they're in that that little hideout.
Yeah.
We could catch enfilade fire from there, along there.
Sounds like sitting ducks.
I'm going to the rendezvous point. Place your men on the ridge for cover.
Resistance rendezvous point.
So this is before they met Anders.
Hey, Sam, it's been a while.
Funny, I feel like I see you every day.
Move down to the ridge. Move down to the ridge. Down here.
I don't think anyone dies there.
No, I don't either.
This is it. Lock and load.
The Centurions are going to be taken out.
Oh my God, so she's...
I hope he gets to see her run away.
I don't know, because it was behind the truck.
Yeah, look.
The bullet heads are lining up.
It's a firing squad.
They're way too far to take them out, though.
I know.
1001. 1002.
Callie, start zigzagging.
1003.
Actually, don't zigzag. That's stupid. Move to your left.
That's what we heard. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
damn. They actually make it down the hill.
We gotta get out of here.
Stay put. Trust me.
Why does it all sound like it's happening really closely? Oh!
I think it is.
Oh, what
damn.
a shot! Oh, wow.
They're going to put 2 and 2 together here.
We were sold out. Ellen.
Oh, well, yeah, he knows because
Yeah,
he saw Saul
there
go
are
to
4
him, yeah.
people in the room that
Yeah.
they're all being incinerated.
Been a while since I had a woman throw me to the ground. Not quite as much fun as I remember.
Oh, damn. Oh, sorry, I don't give a shit.
Oh, mate, just kill him before he sees anyone, otherwise he's going to download
I
and...
don't know. Keep him alive as long as possible.
And I hope it hurts a long, long time till you go to Download City.
Download City.
We're going home. Way.
Is that
Off
wise?
this rock, we're going back to Galactica.
Yeah, that I agree with, but don't go back.
Back to the city, you can't. Or Ellen?
No, it's Deanna.
Oh.
What is this? Is she having a vision or something?
Damn, that was loud.
Okay. That's a weird vision.
It's like everyone's dead.
Yeah.
It's all right. Doesn't matter to
You
me,
can stop
really.
that right now, okay? My ego's not so fragile as all that.
I think he's having problems.
I mean, you would if you've signed.
Yeah.
I had the most fascinating chat with one of the Dorrells. He's got this theory about sanitation being the key to regaining human trust and confidence.
such a stupid idea as well.
Lack of toilet paper, that's it. How if people could only wipe their bums properly, there'd be a measurable uptick in the public.
This well of self-hatred and loathing. Do you know what I've given up for you? Do you?
I mean, he's useless.
Yeah, he's not really... I mean, what else is he going to do?
He was a shit president before, and now he's just a useless puppet. I mean, there's plenty of reasons for him to be self-loathing.
Don't go.
Why, so you can whine more?
You know, most presidents have like a 100-day thing that they want to get done or whatever. He spent 4 months just doing this.
His first 100 days was sleeping around.
Yeah, true. Oh, that is true. Yes, you're right.
I'm sorry that I left you alone. I was upset with myself, not you. Okay?
Aww. This is weird.
Time to take a nap.
She's so cute, but this is the most uncomfortable thing. Oh, she grabbed her hand. Oh, you gotta sit there for a bit now.
Thing is, I can imagine this actually being hard as well because it's like she's not done anything.
No.
What is her?
It's
You
this prick, whatever he's done. That's what she saw.
Yeah, but then what is she?
I feel like she's gonna find some sort of thing to do with the resistance.
I think it's to do with Hera
Oh. Yeah.
because she was holding a child.
Yeah, she would be holding Hera, you're right.
Don't be afraid. I know who you are, what you are.
Was she from Hunger? Was she the one in the Hunger Games? You remember, like, the one with the smart ones? She died.
Yeah.
She died in
You have
the.
any
Yeah.
candy? Candy?
Okay, that's a weird request.
No. Kamal is so bitter.
Oh, she's having that.
It is your dream that brings you to me. How do you know about that?
Yeah, how do you know about that?
Child named after the wife and sister of the unknown Zeus. Shira lives. It's not true.
Wife and sister? of Zeus? What?
Yeah, Zeus
She was
married
his,
Hera.
that
Yeah,
was
they
his
were.
sister? What? I didn't know that. Damn.
All right, people, you know how this works. Pegasus crew on the port side of the line. Galactica on the right.
I like how we had to waste supplies to do that. You could just say you stand on this side and you stand on that, but
There must be a reason for it.
Always together.
Always together.
okay, so ritual.
Yeah.
Well, I hope these guys see each other again, because it's kind of messed up. And be fun. We'll get 2 different storylines in 2 different places, kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be good actually.
Take the civilian fleet. Wait for me for 18 hours. If I'm not back in 18 hours, then find Earth.
Okay.
18 hours. Try not to be late.
I'm getting old, and I'm a little slow.
Hmm.
But I'll be there.
There goes the music in the background.
You know, Dad,
Don't make me cry. My own heart attack.
Hmm.
It's sad because we never thought Apollo would go his way.
Yeah.
We always thought worst case scenario he'd become the commander of the Galactica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 hours.
Even if it's a part gets to 18 hours and he's not there, he's not gonna go. He's gonna wait for a little bit longer. Just wait a little bit longer.
5 more minutes.
Hey,
The duck is alive.
Yeah.
What about the baby?
Shit.
Sharon's baby, Hera.
Oh, I didn't even think they'd have this conversation.
When that child died on Galactica, why'd you cremate the body?
I was ordered to do it.
Wasn't my decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the president's call. Just following orders.
Yeah. Makes sense. Walk away, Diana. Talk about ruining someone's cigarette break.
They left me in the hot sun with a bullet in my guts. What a noble race you are.
Says the person who likes executing people.
None of this is worth it.
He's right, you know. It's not worth it, which is what I believe I've been telling you all along.
Caprica.
Gaius is just sitting there, just crying.
Worst comes to worst, we can always nuke the city and be done with it.
This is bad if they actually decide to do that.
Everybody will think you're just a regular skin job and they'll avoid you, but there's a lot of people out there looking to gut an unwary Cylon going for a stroll, so don't let anybody get close enough to stick a knife in.
Yeah, she's got to watch out for both sides.
How are you gonna find those launch keys?
When I get inside and hook into the data stream, it'll feed me the location. And once I get the keys, you need to distribute them to the pilots who can fly those ships out of here.
We're already on it.
This has got to be so quick. Like, they have to move as soon as she gives the keys.
My God, what's she doing here?
Get her down below. You keep her there until after the next briefing.
Ellen, you're in trouble. Forget asking questions.
Keep an eye out for Starbuck. I don't know if she's alive or if she's dead, but it's been 4 months.
I'll do what I can.
Boy, do we have a story to tell you.
Can you imagine if she leaves and she takes the kid with her?
We must keep the child hidden at all costs.
We keep her on the move, along with other high-value targets. What's so important about this kid?
Oh, he doesn't know.
People are going to attack the airbase, detention center, power station, other critical facilities. The plan is to sow as much chaos and confusion as possible the moment Galactic and Pegasus arrive. Should help cover the evacuation.
Right, okay. Distraction.
Each block captain is responsible for rallying and guiding the people in his or her sector along their escape route to their designated ship.
Don't suppose you've been able to rehearse any of this.
Yeah, can you imagine trying to rehearse an escape? It's the most redundant thing ever.
What about Maya and Isa?
I've got my 2 best shooters here. They're going to be their escorts and make sure they get back to the ship.
I trust you because I trust him.
Yes.
Saul!
Oh god.
You were gonna burn it, but then your wife offered to do it for you.
I got it off a dead skin job at the ambush. Do the math.
Do the math, Saul.
Yeah, you gave it to her.
One of the brother Cavils.
And what were you doing with one of the brother Cavils?
I don't know, does he even know?
I had to.
Look at his eye. Look at his eye. It's genius acting from that one eye.
It's a paid actor.
That eye by itself is a paid actor. He's figured it out. She's been doing it.
Been bonking him.
Bonking. Bonking. Oh, that's crazy.
I wonder if they must have a way of telling.
Well, that she's logged in or whatever kind of thing.
Maybe.
What are you doing?
Shit.
Oh my god, it's you.
Oh, she figured it out straight away.
I'm a colonial officer now.
You're not one of them.
I gave him my word.
Well, that's not what counts.
It is.
Hera lives.
What?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't think of this.
Your new friends tell you that?
Oh no! Oh no!
This is not what you. This is not what we want her to
It's
hear.
gonna change the whole loyalty thing.
The oracle said that the fruitborn of two peoples is still alive. That Hera lives, and I would hold her in my arms, and I will know true love.
Why would you hold her in your arms if it's not your baby?
Put down the gun.
Well, maybe she's maybe she's like destined to find her.
Okay, fine. Nice.
Adama wouldn't lie to me.
Oh, but he might not know. He didn't know. He wasn't in the room.
He didn't know. Roslyn, yeah.
Roslyn Cottle.
You remember when you helped Hilo spread Hera's ashes? You actually saw the ashes?
Yeah, of course. Why?
Just to make sure Kelly never lets your kid out of her sight.
Oh. Oh, this is so messed up.
It's like the seed they've planted now, isn't it? That's it.
Very well, sir.
Missions a go, 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 go.
Oh, it might be. The thing is, it must be so nerve-wracking to act like you're waiting.
You're just anxious, but now that they've got the go-ahead, like...
There's only one way that this mission ends. And that's with the successful rescue of our people.
Damn straight.
One day you will tell your children and your grandchildren that you served with such men and women as the universe has never seen.
Wow. That's a pretty bold statement.
And find immortality as only the gods once knew.
Wow, this is a pretty powerful speech.
He has to make it. He has to really ramp it up.
Set condition 1 throughout the ship. Stand by for combat jump.
And that's the end of the episode. Seeing as it's part 1, I'm assuming. I'm surprised they didn't do a to be continued because it's part 1.
Yeah.
But,
Because if this was being aired on TV, but I suppose you kind of would know from that. Though, okay, there's going to be a part.
It's going to go straight.
They're not going to jump to Apollo flying away. It's pretty great. This wasn't as dark. I felt the first two were quite dark. This wasn't as dark because there was hope that they're going to get the keys and they're going to go away.
That's the reason it isn't, because it's a ramp up to the next episode.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Starbuck. Sorry, Sharon didn't. They didn't show us that she found Starbuck, so we don't know. Like, even if they do, even if they leave and they do that, we don't know.
She doesn't know that. We didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
she doesn't know the plan.
Yeah, she's just. She potentially could get stuck there.
She's just taking care of Casey. Damn. Okay.
Are they even going to save Gaius? Is their plan to
I'm in
take
two
Gaius
minds.
with
He's
them?
such an entertaining and comedic character in this show. I really want them to. But he's also such a prick. I don't want them to as well at the same time.
It's so funny because, before we were like, we loved Gaius. He's like, oh, this the things he was doing, the way he would get himself out of situations.
He's a shell of himself.
Yeah. But it's clever how the show does that, because it's like, okay, you were responsible. You were responsible. You took a hand in it.
Yeah.
Then we got to like you. Now we like kind of, we hate you because you're a puppet.
Yeah.
Not hate's a strong word, but we dislike you because you're a puppet. But this,
it's less about dislike. It's more that he's a useless character at this point in time. He's just wallowing in guilt and tears and whining and like.
Yeah.
You're ineffective as a character in the show at the moment. We need something from you. We need
Yeah.
something from you that will change the scales in some way, shape, or form.
I'm hoping that we get that in the next episode.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get.
Knowing these guys, he's gonna put like a shawl over his head and then hide and just get onto one of the ships.
Yeah. He did that in the miniseries, I think it was. But I'm surprised they brought the Hera ISIS that storyline. Whatever, same thing. Noir. I'm surprised they brought that story back into it. I thought they would do that a lot later, but it's interesting that they've.
It's the perfect time to do it. If they're escaping, this isn't early at all. If they're escaping, then this is the last chance for them to get a hold of her.
But is it weird that she's having visions of her, even though she's never met her?
I don't know. There's always been a part of this show which has had to do with visions and prophecies and yada yada. So that doesn't really. I'm not surprised by that. I'm more thinking the juicier storyline is now that Sharon knows that, or has been that seed's been planted in her head that Hera's still alive. She's gonna be torn at some point in time, and her loyalties might be questioned. And I don't blame her because her baby was taken from her. I don't blame her. Whatever decision she takes, I don't blame her. It's just that Adama doesn't know.
Do you know what? The only three people I remember in that room were Roslyn, her aide, and Cottle. I cannot for the life of me remember Adama being there.
We didn't get confirmation at a later point in time that he knew or gave the order or whatever, right?
No. I think we're gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to go back and have a look at that. Yeah, because it feels like it was so long ago, like so much has happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is gonna start questioning that. You can see that's potentially the outcome of that bit. Don't know what's gonna happen to Ellen. Don't know what Sol's gonna do to her or what the outcome of that is. Yeah, it's literally just at this point it's just make sure you've got all your eggs in one basket and just get off that planet and run.
Yeah.
And hopefully you've got everyone with you.
Yeah, and hopefully all the escape routes work and everything goes smoothly.
I'm hoping, like you said, once they leave here, that they will start showing us what the numbers are. Because I assume it will be pretty shocking to be like, shit, you've actually lost that many people.
I remember I don't know if it's all of them, but one or two of the intros or a few of them. Few of the credit sequences showed the number of remaining humans, but we just don't get that in the intro.
I think it's everything up until season 3.
Right, okay.
They would show us the numbers.
Because we'll need to know how many we lost from here, like how many people they've been killing here, and how many we lost in the Cloud9.
Yeah, I think again, just pulling numbers out of thin air, it must be at least about 10,000, depending on how. Because Cloud9 was a big ship.
Yeah,
it was a hub.
Yeah, it's not just that. There were a few ships around it as well. It's not just Cloud9, so it's a lot. But yeah, 10,000. Losing 10,000 sounds about right. I think that was everything really. It's just time to escape. Just hopefully it all goes smoothly, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, the main thing is Anders needs to get the baby off.
Yeah, that's a priority.
Yeah.
Hopefully we find some way to get a message across to Starbuck. Otherwise, we're going to have 3 different storylines. We're going to have New Caprica, Starbuck on her own with loads of Cylons, and we're going to have Galactica and Pegasus. Not 3s, because Galactica will now be with Pegasus, because he'll only have waited 18 hours anyway.
Yeah. I think someone in the comments on our Patreon page said that Razor is more predominantly Pegasus.
Right. Okay.
So I think that will probably clear any questions we have in that story. So I think it will probably be Galactica for a bit.
I think that's more of a prequel though, Razor.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
Kane
the
stuff.
origin.
Kane stuff.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
So yeah, great episode. Can't wait for the conclusion of this two-parter. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.